Good morning. Welcome to the May edition of the Civic Center Scoop. My name is Jess McMullin. I'll be your host for the show. We are broadcasting live on PeoriaLife.com in downtown Peoria. On the Civic Center Scoop, we talk about all the upcoming events at the Peoria Civic Center, and we talk to some of the people that make it happen for downtown Peoria. So without further ado, my first guest this morning is Pastor Craig Williams with the Southside Mission. They have their annual banquet coming up, so you're here to talk with me about that?
Yes, I am. Thank you for having me.
Welcome. Thanks for coming downtown so early in the morning, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you got your annual banquet coming up.
Yes.
So when is that happening?
That will be May 14th, and it will be at the Civic Center Ballroom, and it will be starting around 6 p.m. that evening. And we have a variety of great guests coming in, and it's just going to be a wonderful evening.
Wonderful.
Of food, fellowship, and fun.
Yeah, so now anybody can come, right?
Yes, anybody can come. They can purchase tickets. We have tickets on sale for $50 per seat and $500 per table.
Okay.
And it is a good thing that we only have a few left for us because
That's
it is
wonderful.
one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. So helps in supporting the ministries at Southside Mission. So that's how they can get in and be a part of a great night of, I believe God is going to really minister to us, as well as we can have time to fellowship with one another.
Yeah, I went last year, as I was telling you, and, it's a Monday night, which is
Yes.
sometimes the beginning of the week, like,
That's right.
But I'll tell you, there's no better way to start your week.
That's right.
It's so uplifting to get you through the rest of the week. So if somebody hasn't been there before, besides great food,
Yes. Great food.
what,
Okay.
what else can they expect to
The
have?
fellowship, and then also it highlights the ministries of Southside Mission.
Okay.
We have great testimonials of lives that have been impacted by Southside Mission and the work that all of our great staff do there. And it's also a time where churches and people from the community in all walks have a chance to come together and celebrate great ministry. And also in this particular year, the last 3 years, we've had more of a community event where people, we believe, that can come and get encouraged to work together, encouraged to come alongside each other and do ministry, as well as do what we need to make our community better. So it's not just the annual fundraiser, but it is also a time for our city to come together. In this case, sometimes to heal and to work on things that are sometimes controversial that we haven't discussed, but we know that it is an issue for our city. So
It is great to see so many people come together, like you said, from all walks, all races, all religions.
That's correct.
And come together for a night of good fellowship.
yeah, it is. It's been a tremendous blessing for us to get together with so many other people that support us at Southside Mission. And also just, when you sometimes the hustle and bustle of life, when you can come together and get a good meal and fellowship. We have people coming all the way from Indiana this year.
Wow.
Rockford, Illinois, people coming in. It's just going to be an awesome time, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, so about roughly how many people come each year?
Probably between 1,000 and 1,100 people normally show up.
So
And
you pack the ballroom pretty good.
yeah, we pack it out in there. And of course, I'm singing. No, they won't. So everybody's listening now that know me. They said, no, he's not going to sing. So,
Pastor
but
Craig
I
is
tried.
not singing. So who is singing, though? I know you always have amazing music.
Yes, we have my pastor, which is Senior Pastor Devereaux Hubbard of St. Paul Baptist. He will be sharing music from his new project, lamenting heart that he went through a tragedy where he lost his son a few years ago.
Oh, my.
He and his wife, and it was just this project was born out of that grief, and he was able to lament, and God gave him different songs to be able to help him get through it and help him and his wife at that time. So it's just a great night of that music also. And we have Dr. John M. Perkins coming, he has been around, he's 87 years old.
Wow.
And he has a book out now called One Blood. And this is basically in his book, it says his parting words to the church. He has traveled the world abroad, sharing reconciliation. He is not no longer talking racial reconciliation, but reconciliation through biblical principles, how that God said we are all one blood. And it's phenomenal. The book is really kept him on the road, so we were glad to
Right.
be able to get him. But he is also our keynote speaker, and we'll be having a chance to really sit down and talk with him and get his heart on matters that brings communities together. He's big on community development and bringing everybody to the table to make sure that communities are better and are whole and supported.
Oh, he sounds really interesting.
He is. He
Can't
is.
wait. Can't wait to
Yeah,
listen
you're
to him.
definitely going to be supercharged when you hear
Oh
him,
man.
especially at that age, and some of his passion comes out in his speech.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Wisdom, the old age wisdom.
Oh yeah, you can
Every year you
always.
get to look back and go,
Yeah.
if only I knew back then, right?
Yes.
So now I remember last year, is there any other special guests as far as students or schools? Or I remember last year I thought you
Yeah,
had some.
you had
some
our
special
praise
youth,
dancers.
yeah.
What we do then this year, they're not going to dance, but you're going to see the testimonials
Okay.
of the stories behind their dancing, behind the
Wonderful.
orchestra, the lives that have been impacted because of the ministry. We have showcased their talent in so many years before, but we want to go behind the scenes and really tap into how the ministry that has happened at Southside Mission has impacted their lives. And we have young girls that have been in Youth in Motion for since they were 7 and 8 years old, and now they're graduating from high school. We have people that have learned orchestra and band and how the ministry has impacted their lives. We also have many different women from the New Promise Center, our homeless shelter. They will be sharing their life story and how the mission has impacted their life. So it's going to be a night of just sharing and people giving their testimonies, and it's always impactful when you can hear the story behind what you see. Sometimes you'll see the nurse, and we've highlighted different ones, but here's the story behind her and how God brought her from homelessness to being able to be a nurse, or the different young girls that would have been impacted in a negative way in the community,
Right.
especially with their surroundings. But because of Southside Mission, and not because of us, because of the ministries and because of those that support us, because
the
we couldn't
people,
get it
yeah.
done. That's right.
Yeah. It's those testimonials are always so powerful because sometimes we like to think of it doesn't happen here. And those stories are, true people that live
Yes.
in Peoria, in our communities, that were helped by local organizations. And it really does pull at the heartstrings to help
Sure,
support,
sure.
important organizations such as Southside Mission. So
Yes,
I can't wait to hear
it's
this year.
impactful, and sometimes I even share my personal testimony or parts of it where I started out at the mission as a youth worker, and God gave me an opportunity to continue to grow and advance in that organization, and now I'm the 8th executive director
Yeah.
in 93 years. I tell you, the
Wow.
ministry has been along and around that long, so it's amazing how God can track a life and begin to impact a life to give people a hand up and not a handout, and show that if you work hard and if you trust the Lord and you honor God and honor people, that God will bless your steps and order them in the direction that He wants you to go into. And that's important now because our society says you got to do this to make it. You got to, sometimes cutthroat to get up to the top and step on people to get up. But I think as God orders an individual steps, it's important that they follow Him. And I think our young people and our adults see that happening around the mission. So it's always powerful to hear the story behind it.
Oh, wonderful. Sounds like you guys are doing great work. So if they want to come to the banquet, the annual banquet,
Yes.
Monday, May 14th,
Yes.
where would they find tickets?
Okay,
How do
they
they
can-
go about getting tickets in?
Yes, they can call 309-676-4604, and you can call in and order tickets. You can also have your tickets ordered online, www.southsidemission.org.
.org, okay.
And also be able to purchase them that way. Again, we only have a few left, and it has grown. The news is really getting out there pretty good now, and it's just going to be a wonderful night. And a lot of people know about our guest speaker, Dr. John M. Perkins and the work and that he has done abroad. And so once people hear about it and know a little bit about the ministry and his work, it has picked up so much in the last few weeks that we're down to about a few tables and a few chairs,
That's
seats
wonderful.
left. So
That's wonderful to hear. So if you
is.
want your tickets, do it quickly because your
That's right.
deadline for the final number is coming up here.
It's coming up pretty soon.
This week they need to move, right?
They
if they
need to
want,
move,
if they want a ticket,
and we need to move.
All right, so the Southside Mission Annual Banquet coming to the Peoria Civic Center Monday, May 14th. It'll be a very inspirational and uplifting evening.
It will.
We hope you will join us. Make sure to get your tickets this week, and we hope to see you there. Anything else that we've missed?
Well, we just want to always take an opportunity to just thank our donors and thank those that support us. There have been so many churches and organizations, the city of Peoria, the chief of police, the mayor, all of those wonderful city leaders that have also supported this, the many churches and individuals that have come in the doors of Southside Mission and purchase tickets. This is our largest fundraiser of the year, so we appreciate them and look forward to bringing some great ministry to them.
Wonderful. Well, we will look forward to having you at the Civic Center in just a little under 2 weeks.
Yes, it's there. It's getting there. So everything is well. Though.
Well, wonderful. Well, thanks so much for joining me this morning,
Thank
Pastor
you.
Craig.
It's
Appreciate
always
it.
a pleasure.
You bet. All right, so coming up next, I took a little field trip, well, not too far, because I was at the theater of the Peoria Civic Center. The Ameren, Illinois Broadway series was announced this last week, and I'm talking with Jenny Wynn, the group sales manager over there, about everything coming up with the Broadway series. To the theater. I am in the theater section of the Peoria Civic Center with Group Sales Manager Jenny Wynn. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We are actually in our VIP lounge for the season, and what that means is we just started that this year. So if you're a season ticket holder, we have this beautiful first balcony area all done up with cookies and lemonade and coffee. So our season ticket holders can come in before the show and an intermission and enjoy some little free tidbits for the season. Yeah, it's great, and we've been very, very receptive on it. So new season ticket holders that had this last year thought it was a wonderful idea. And it's pretty packed during the show.
Yeah, so there's coffee, lemonade, water, cookies, and a cash bar.
And a cash bar.
Their own private cash bar.
Yeah, and it's a little bit of a discounted private cash bar.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's a little extra for our Broadway theater holders, just to say thank you for the long time that they've been season ticket holders.
Excellent, excellent. Well, cool little area here. So we're going to dig into the Ameren, Illinois Broadway series for this coming year. The schedule is just released, but first we're going to rewind a little bit and talk about last year. So a phenomenal year here at the Civic Center.
Phenomenal. And what we had 4 shows: Motown, Sound of Music, Dirty Dancing, and Wizard of Oz. 3 out of those 4 shows sold completely out.
Wow.
So it's
great support.
Yeah. The titles were great. Everyone was super excited about the season. So it's always great to get a season ticket because you're ahead of the game and you already have your seat for the season. Because if you don't, you might not get to see it. Yeah.
Well, great. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're very excited about
amazing season to all the staff at the Civic Center who put that together. It's a great impact for the downtown area.
Absolutely.
I know last week before the show, we were out trying to find something for dinner, and all the places were packed. So
yeah, it's great.
That's always great to see.
It's great to see.
Okay, so moving into the 2018-19 season.
As we just announced our 2018-19 season, we have 4 excellent titles, starting with The Lion King. We're so excited. It's been first play in Peoria. We've never had it. People have seen it up in Chicago. It's phenomenal. So we're going to have to move some stuff around, get rid of some seating in the theater to make it work. And so
that big a production.
It's a huge production. So a 2-week run on The Lion King, and that starts October 2nd, and it runs through the 13th.
Awesome. So tell us a little bit. I know most people have seen The Lion King or watched it on TV if you've got little ones. But what's kind of the general story of The Lion King?
The general story of The Lion King is
the lion.
Simba, will be the Lion King, and his father has a brother, Scar, who is not very nice. So a lot of things happen. Something happens to the poor little father, and Simba is all alone and ran out of the pack. And he grows up with 2 buddies that really aren't in his pack, I guess. Right. So it's kind of it's just a great story.
You know, it's kind of like a life story, but set in the jungle.
Exactly.
I mean, really,
it's a growing up story, and growing up fast.
Awesome. So, how many shows?
We have 15 shows.
15 shows of The Lion King. Awesome. And the dates again,
October 2nd through the 13th.
Awesome. So that'll be a busy time.
Busy
couple weeks at Civic Center.
Exactly.
All right. So show number 2. What comes up after that?
Show number 2 is Stomp. Yeah. And it is awesome. If your kids have not seen Stomp, they need to see it. It's garbage cans and fun, and they're beating on every single thing, but it is phenomenal, and you can't take your eyes off of it.
Making music out of the most unordinary objects.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Very cool show.
It's very cool.
I saw it a long time ago, and I can't wait to see it again.
Exactly.
So, what's the dates on Stomp?
Those dates are November 28th and 29th.
Okay, so 2 shows.
2 shows.
For that one.
2 shows only for that one.
And then the third show.
The third show is Finding Neverland, and we've been waiting to have this show. The background on Finding Neverland is it's the author of Peter Pan's pretty much life. How he is growing up and how he meets a woman that has 3 kids, and her name might be Wendy. And it's kind of how the whole story of Peter Pan came to fruition.
Awesome. On stage.
Beautiful costumes. Beautiful. It's just a beautiful show.
And they're flying through the air probably, right?
It's great.
Ooh, that's going to be interesting.
Very cool. Very cool.
Now the dates on that one.
Finding Neverland, there's 2 shows in February, and it's actually one day. We have a matinee at 2, and then we come back with the evening show at 7 p.m.
Oh, that makes it really easy for kids.
Absolutely. And that's why we did it like that, so the kids can have an opportunity. Younger kids can come in the afternoon, maybe a little bit of older kids like yours.
Yeah.
Could make the 7 o'clock show.
Yeah, because, Wizard of Oz was phenomenal, but my daughter at the end was falling asleep.
Exactly. It's hard to do.
All right, then the 4th show, the final show of next year's Broadway series.
Final show is Rent, and that is our classic for the season. So, as we all know, I think most people have seen Rent. If you haven't seen Rent, it's just a coming to age story, kind of about finding your people. Mm-hmm. Like if you are moving, it's set in New York, so it's kind of coming to New York, kind of finding your niche of people, and it's very relevant to this time. All the topics that they touch on during the show are relevant today, and it's going on, and it's about gender equality and about accepting people that maybe you didn't grow up with.
Right.
So it's a very it's a very impactful show, and more than likely that's a date night show. What we really like to do for the season is be family friendly, so we've got 3 shows that you can take your kids to. Rent's probably more of a date night or a girls' night out or mom and daughter kind of show.
Right. Yeah. It's very timely as you're describing it. It's also it seems like it's very timely for what's going on just in our world.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Be a good show.
Yeah.
All right, so 4 phenomenal, what were the dates on Rent again?
The dates on Rent were April 25th and 26th.
Okay, great. So 4 phenomenal shows.
4 phenomenal shows.
So now the big question is, how do you get tickets? What if you want to see all 4?
That would be great. Then
what do we do?
My suggestion would be to buy the season ticket. Season ticket holders have a lot of perks. 10% on all of the shows is a discount right off the top. You get the lounge. You get me at your disposal. You need to switch tickets. If you need to talk to me, if you need to switch seats, if you're not happy with your seats, you can always call me. Mm-hmm. I try to do it all and help everyone out and give them the best experience possible when they come here to the Civic Center.
So if they are brand new, now renewals are happening right now.
Renewals are happening right now. So those forms are coming in. We're going to get everyone seated. And then on June 18th, that's the day that you can go online or come down to the box office and purchase new season tickets.
Okay. So, and if they want to get new season tickets, they can talk to you if they want more information as well.
Absolutely.
Or the box office has information.
Box office has information. I have information. It's pretty easy to do online. You just go on, pop on. You'll have a section where you can sit, but this year we have interactive seating. Oh. So when the new season ticket holders go online, they'll see exactly what's open.
Oh, I love picking my tickets.
Exactly. It's like airport seating. So it's super easy. We try to make that super convenient for all our new season ticket holders as we move forward.
And that's new this year.
That is new
A new
this year.
technology. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's
We're really excited
It's
about
never easy adding technology
Exactly.
into this stuff.
Never. So, yeah.
Great. That's
Great.
awesome. All right. So moving, if they don't want all 4 shows and they only wanted like maybe 2 or 3 of the shows, what's the option there?
In July, we don't have a date yet, but the first probably 2 weeks of July, and check the paper and always on our website at PeoriaCivicCenter.com, we will have what it's called a mini season. This is a really, really easy way if you can't make all the shows. You can pick between shows. You can do your schedule to kind of make your own Broadway season. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if you just want one show or you want to buy, you don't know yet your calendar for April,
Absolutely.
which I know, I get
Absolutely.
it. And you just want a Lion King show.
Yeah, and those season tickets will go on sale for Lion King. Individual tickets will go on sale for Lion King August 13th.
August. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we'll stagger the rest of the shows per probably every 2 weeks.
Okay.
To get
Awesome.
individual tickets.
So all kinds of options to get
All kinds of
tickets.
options, but my suggestion would be to buy a full season ticket, just because you're guaranteed those seats for Lion King and all the rest of the shows.
And they're the best seats in the house,
Absolutely.
right? So if you want the best seats, season tickets are where
Are the
it's
way
at.
to go. Exactly.
Awesome. Okay, so what else do we need to know about the Ameren, Illinois Broadway series? And why not?
We have brought back Let's Do Dinners. This is fantastic. And what we have is, it's an online option, or you can come down to the box office. When you buy your season tickets, we have 4 shows that have a dinner before the show. So it's $25 for a buffet, cash bar, dessert, coffee. It's gorgeous. It's usually themed towards the show, so it's super fun. And you get to meet other Broadway season ticket holders. It's kind of, it's kind of a mingle thing. Everybody's kind of on the same page. Most people in there have been to the show or are going to shows. Most everyone up here is talking about Hamilton, so they've all seen it. So that's the big buzz right now. But theater people always kind of mesh together to talk about that.
So they can have dinner at the Civic Center.
At the Civic Center.
Before the show.
Before the show. Come to the VIP lounge to have a cup of coffee, and then straight into the show. It's a one-stop shop, and it's really nice.
And you know, the perk with that too is parking is always a concern down here.
Absolutely.
And the earlier you get here, so if you get here early for dinner, you get one of the best parking spots.
Absolutely. That makes a big difference.
Yes, that's always a big deal.
Yeah.
I know this year you started a program with students. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Our Sponsor a Student program has been one of the best programs that we've brought to the Broadway series. And what that involves is we have a $50 donation, and that sponsors students that might not have the opportunity to come and see a Broadway show, probably for the first time. Or we have this gorgeous building, this gorgeous theater, and people can't or don't take advantage of it.
Right.
So what we try to do is bring students in from maybe lower income families that can come in and see these shows and just
introduce them to the world of music and the eyes. Were just,
exactly.
I mean, I watched her.
Yeah.
Because she was just in awe. It's amazing.
Exactly.
You open up their world.
And we've done really, really well. We started this last year, and we had some very good response, but this year it's on our Broadway series renewal sheet.
Okay.
And we have had outstanding responses of families and Broadway theater ticket holders that want to help out. So this is such a great program. So the more donations we have, the more kids we can bring in. Or sometimes we have the talent go out to the schools and perform.
The talent from the show.
Yeah. So we'll have 3 or 4 actors take them to one of the schools. They'll have a Q&A. They might sing. They'll really just take the time with the kids to say, this is what we do, this is how we do it, and you can do it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great program. I'm really proud that that's on our series.
That's really neat. So they can, season ticket holders have the option to add it on. What if somebody isn't a season ticket holder, but they also want to donate?
Absolutely.
Our website or
our website, or you can call me direct. I would be happy to take those donations at any time.
Okay, well, great.
Yeah, really
Jenny, it sounds like you and the team have created just a phenomenal new season again for our Broadway series. So thanks for all your hard work that goes into that.
Thanks. I appreciate it, and it was really fun. So come out and buy tickets.
And we need to see out in the Peoria Civic Center Theater. So check out PeoriaCivicCenter.com. All the information we talked about today is going to be there. And hopefully we'll see you in the theater next fall.
Thanks.
All right, so wrapping up the rest of the events at the Peoria Civic Center in the month of May. Tonight, if you have nothing to do, Three Dog Night is going to be in the theater. That should be a really good concert. And then tomorrow, for all the kids who are wrapping up their Scholastic Bowl season in the elementary, the IESA Scholastic Bowl is going to happen at the Peoria Civic Center tomorrow, Friday, May the 4th. So good luck to all those who are participating. Also, tomorrow night, PJ Masks Live is going to be happening in the theater as well. That's a really exciting kid show, popular cartoon that's on TV right now. So if you get a little one, preschool age, kindergarten, they'll probably really enjoy the PJ Masks show. Mom's Night Out. I Mom So Hard, Wednesday, May 9th. That's next Wednesday coming up already. They were here last year, these two funny ladies. Hilarious. They talk about being a mom and all the comedy that goes along with that. But last year they were here and they sold out. Amazing show, sold out their entire tour across the country. So they're doing it again. So if you missed the show or you were there and had a really great time, come on back next Wednesday, May 9th, I Mom So Hard in the Peoria Civic Center Theater. And then, of course, next week, our big act for the week is Friday, May 11th. Jason Aldean will be in the house for a great big country show. There are still tickets available, so head on down to the Toyota box office, and the guys can help you out there. And then wrapping up the month of May, another Mom's Night Out, we've got Magic Men Live. Again, the Magic Men movie that was out, they had several of those. This is the live version. So you can come on, grab your girlfriends and come on down to the Peoria Civic Center. That'll be in the exhibit hall on Thursday, May 31st. So come on down. May, June, a lot of events happening in the Peoria Civic Center. It's graduation time. Commencement ceremonies at the Peoria Civic Center this month will include the U of I College of Medicine, Bradley University, ICC, OSF College of Nursing, as well as at the end of the month, Peoria Notre Dame High School. So congratulations to all those who are graduating and a job well done in your education. Like I said, dance recitals kick up, so you're going to see lots of little girls in glitter and sequins downtown, as well as their families hitting probably the restaurants before their dance recitals. So welcome to Diane's Dance, the Dance Connection, Debbie's Dance, and Kim's Dance, who will all be having their dance recitals at the Peoria Civic Center coming up this month. Also, looking out into the future a little bit further, just so you don't miss some of the upcoming shows that were announced. Friday, June 15th, WWE Wrestling is back at the Peoria Civic Center. So if you're a wrestling fan and you enjoy that kind of entertainment, come on down and get your tickets. That is June 15th. PeoriaCivicCenter.com will have the link to tickets to all of these events, which are on Ticketmaster as well. June 25th, the Best of Central Illinois Props will be up in our ballroom. This is sponsored by the Peoria Journal-Star, and it's an amazing dinner banquet with a great speaker. This year they have the Chicago Bears quarterback coming to talk, so that should be a really interesting talk. And then they also award some of the athletes in Central Illinois with some awards. And then looking into July 21st, it's a Saturday night. Lauren Daigle will be in the Peoria Civic Center Theater. She is a Christian rock, a beautiful music, so if you like her, be sure to get your tickets. Those are selling well, so don't wait for the last minute. September, Jason Isbell was just announced this last week. Those tickets are on sale now. Again, that's September 13th. And then looking a little bit further into the fall for some of our bigger events that are coming that are announced and tickets are on sale now. October 12th, you've got Keith Urban is coming with Kelsey Ballerina. That is going to be a great show. Again, tickets are selling well, so be sure to get your tickets for that. Should be a sold out show in the arena. October 19th, Disney Junior Dance Party was just announced. This is another one that is selling really hot out of the gate. So if you're interested, now's the time to get your tickets. I know it's not till October, but that will probably sell out. That weekend as well, October 19th and 20th, Monster Jam is back in the arena. So if you like the big trucks, you got little boys or big boys, come on down and see the trucks for Monster Jam. And then just announced this week, Wildcats Live, another kids show coming to the theater November 12th. So that's all the really exciting news. We've got, we slowed down a little bit over the summer for some outdoor events, but there's quite a lineup that'll take you through the summer and into fall. So come on down to the Peoria Civic Center. Stop by the Toyota box office and talk with our reps there on tickets and shows that are upcoming, and we'll get you taken care of with the best seats in the house. So hope to see you down at Civic Center soon. That's a wrap for May. We'll see you in June.
PeoriaLife.com.